Hi everyone, I'm Sharon Lynn and I wanted to talk to you about voice channeling. So today in this video, you're going to learn how to voice channel so that you can get messages for yourself and then you'll know your own truth. So the first thing you're going to do is some light breathing, and I'm going to call in our guides first. I always like to call in my guides and then we're protected and I feel good. And usually the guides that will show up are the ones that are going to assist us in this voice channeling. I've been voice channeling for a very long time. I was psychic as a child and I ran away from it because it was very scary. I was kind of like the Sixth Sense kid, so I blocked it. Then I went to metaphysical school and classes and I learned how to voice channel. And that has made my life so much easier. But I don't allow anybody in my body. I'm not a medium. I go up, out, and share space in the ethers. I don't let anyone into my body. They connect with me, and then I voice channel whatever words that they are actually using my voice, and I allow them to I'm hearing it for the first time just like you. So then I don't usually remember, so I record it. So if that's something that you feel drawn to do, this video is for you, because we're going to learn how to do channeling exercises to do that. These channeling exercises will also help you to do channeling that is telepathic channeling, which I also do telepathic channeling. Sometimes I don't voice channel. Depends on how I'm feeling that day or what I feel like is needed. So, but if I don't record it and voice channel, a lot of times I don't remember when I come back. Now, as we're traveling up, if you see anything on the sides of you, just ignore them. Anybody, unless it's some kind of an emergency and you feel like you have to. But we're going to go past that dimension into the higher dimension where the higher guides are. We're not going right now to the other dimension, which is a little lower, where the guides are that have passed over or they work all the time with mediums. So we're going to go to the Akashic Records, the Galactic Federation, the highest beings. And that's and your higher self actually is residing there. So we're actually going to ask to speak to our higher self and our guides, where, angels are there. And you can ask them if they'll voice channel. You can give them that permission and you say, only those of the light in Christ consciousness. If you feel like and uncomfortable in any way, you tell them to get out, and they must get out. But don't fear this. Just know that you're totally safe and protected, and you're always in control of anything. So nothing can come into your body unless you allow it, and you are not allowing it. In this video, we are not doing that. So if you want to do that later on, that's, your thing. But I don't like sharing my body with anybody. You can voice channel through me, but that's about it. I don't like becoming a medium, or I feel like that's possessing my body. I don't like that. Some people, that's their gift. It's not mine. I had some scary experiences as a child growing up. I went through many different things, and thank God I had people helping me. The way I voice channel also is if I'm speaking to you personally and I say something, sometimes I'm voice channeling and the message is for you, even though it sounds like it's me that's saying it, but in my head I'm like, okay, where did that come from? And I give messages like that through voice channeling. And I sometimes see the Akashic on a podium, like 3 of them. They're different, but all the time, but you know, different guides I see differently. So however you see things is the way you see them, and they're going to show you visions and say things with your words and use your vocabulary. And sometimes you'll say a word that you don't even know that you had that in your vocabulary. So don't worry about that. And if you have another recorder other than what you're listening to right now, when I'm quiet and I tell you to voice channel, you can see if anything comes out. And even if you think it's stupid or weird, just let the words come out and then it will flow. It just starts to flow. It's kind of like when you pump the water in the beginning. If you had like well water, and first it comes out like a gray color, and then the more you pump it, it comes out cleaner. So that's kind of what we have to do when we're starting to channel. So this first stuff that comes out might not be so good or accurate, and you're kind of priming the pump. But anyway, okay, so first thing we're going to do is call in our guides, which I always like to call them the guides, because the guides are really going to be there assisting us and protecting us. So here we go. Dear God, Jesus, Archangel Zoriel, Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, all our spirit guides and teachers, and all those of the light and Christ consciousness who wish to join us in this voice channeling, please will you come in? And I ask to speak to the Galactic Federation and the Akashic. And if I do this voice channeling today, I ask that it is going to be for everyone that listens to it will have their own message from it. Even if it's just the energy of it. Okay, so our guides are here. And, excuse me. My asthma's acting a little weird today. Anyway, so our guides are here. What we're going to do is do our light breathing. Okay, so here goes our light breathing. Get in a comfortable position. You can be sitting up. Mostly sitting up is probably better for voice channeling because it's an easier pathway for your channel and for the guides to come in. But if you can't do that and you have to lay down, if you are not able to sit up, that's fine too. If you can sit with your legs straight, if you have to bend your knees, that's fine too. As long as you're not going to fall asleep, which I can say I've never done that. So as long as you feel safe, that's perfectly fine. Taking a deep breath from the top of your head, your crown chakra, bringing it all the way down to the bottom of your feet, bringing it back up to parted lips, and blow out any unwanted energy, visualizing it as black spots. Taking another deep breath, pulling it in from the top of your head, bringing it all the way down to the bottom of your feet, bringing it back up to parted lips, and blowing out. And one more final deep breath, bringing it in from the top of your head, bringing it all the way down to the bottom of your feet, bringing it back up to parted lips, and blow out any residual unwanted energy. Now breathing at your own pace, continue with your rolling breaths. As you begin to feel lighter and lighter, some people feel heavier. And you can do this with your eyes open or closed. I do both. Sometimes if I feel distracted, I'll close my eyes, and sometimes I will open them. Okay, so the way you're going to do this is you're going to visualize like a tunnel of light through your body. And then if we're going to go through the chakras. So your base chakra is, I visualize the color red. So you're going to visualize the color red And then you can spin that chakra. You can visualize like a spinning wheel, and then just start to pull that up. This may be a little advanced for some people, so I'm going to do this in a quick way, and later on I'll do another video explaining the chakras more. So now if you don't understand what I'm doing, just visualize white light, and either way it's fine. You don't even have to do that. I'm just trying to clear the chakras for some people that I think need that right now. So that's why I'm being guided to do that. So spin the chakras, the red color, then pull it up into the next chakra, the spleen chakra, which I see that as the color yellow. And you're going to spin that, and you can spin it clockwise, counterclockwise, whatever you feel. I think I'm clockwise right now, but our chakras switch all the time, back and forth, depending on which way the energy is going. So now you're going to pull back up that chakra to the next chakra, which is your solar plexus, and you're going to spin the orange color. Then you're going to bring it up, pull it up to the heart chakra. I see that as a green color, and spin that around. Then we're going to go to the throat chakra. I see that as a blue color, and you can spin that around. Pulling it up, up, up. Then you're going to bring it to the third eye. See that as a violet color, and spin that around. And finally, you're going to go to the crown chakra, which I visualize as a white color, and you can spin that around. And then there's other chakras above us, but we're not going to get into that now. So now that your chakras are open, we're going to visualize a rope, or you can visualize a ladder. Let's do a ladder today because a ladder is a lot easier for some people. So you're going to put a ladder on the top of your head, and then you're going to start to climb up the rungs. As you climb up the rungs on the ladder, you're going to go higher and higher into the higher dimensions where you can share your space with your guides. And you can begin to voice channel. So let's try that. Now, everyone visualize a ladder at the top of your head. And try to make it straight up. You might have to close your eyes if you feel like you can't visualize it with them open. So in a minute, we're going to start to climb up the rungs of the ladder. So now get ready. We're going to go up the first rung. And then we're going to go up to the second rung. See how you begin to feel different. You're going to go up to the third rung. And the fourth rung. Now just stay there for a minute. Feel the energy of it. Continue to go up the ladder to the fifth rung. The sixth rung. The seventh rung. Maybe getting lighter. You may be seeing more. Now we're going to go a little quicker. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. You're now at the top. And just continue with your breathing. See if you feel anyone there, and if you hear anything that you wish to voice channel. And I'm going to give you a few moments while you do your light breathing, and I'm going to do my light breathing, and you continue to voice channel, or you can get it telepathically. You may not hear anything, maybe you'll see something, feel something, or just open your mouth and begin to speak. You can ask a question. You can ask the question out loud. You can state your name, your birth date to them, your birth sign, any name you used before. This helps them get the energy of you and pick up the energy of you. You may get different groups that come in. Frequently I get different groups that come in. I've never publicly voice channeled before, but you can do this for yourself, or later on down the road you can do that for others or in front of others so that you can help them. We have some rain, heavy rain accompanying us, which is kind of nice. So in a moment we're going to start to come back. So see if you can get any final information, and I'll give you a moment, and then we're going to come back and we'll try it again in a few moments. Okay, coming back now. So you're going to start to climb down the ladder. So you're going to go down to the 19th rung, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. Just take a little breath. Rest for a minute. 6, 5, 4, third rung, 2, 1, and you're back down on the ground. And now you are back in your body, totally grounded, totally protected, totally safe, and back in your body. And you can open your eyes whenever you're ready, unless they're already open. Now you could pause this video and write down anything you saw if you haven't been recording it, or anything you heard, and then we will do it again. Okay, here we go again. So you're going to do your light breathing again, just breathing from the top of your head, and just keep doing your rolling breath. You'll go quicker this time. Just inhaling from the top of your head, bringing it all the way down to the bottom of your feet, bringing it back up to parted lips, and blow out. And just continue with your rolling breath. Feeling the light expanding through your body, through the room, and as far as you can imagine. This time we're going to go on a winding staircase, like the staircase from heaven. I see that clearly. I love that staircase. So visualize now a staircase above your head. And this is like the stairway to heaven, and it's going to lead you to your guides. So we're going to start to walk up the staircase, and the same thing, you're going to keep going straight up, all the way up, and you're probably going to start to speed up as you get to the top where you're not even on the stairs anymore. You're just like spiraling up. So if that happens, that's fine and okay. I sometimes just shoot right up and then I'm there. And let's start to go up the steps. And whatever, as long as you feel comfortable, you can begin to voice channel when we get to the top. So going up the first stairs, second, the third step, spiraling around the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, and the spiral staircase is starting to begin to get a little bit narrower, and it's going straight up. Continue with your numbers: 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and just continue spiraling up. I'm not going to count anymore. Just visualize yourself spiraling up faster and faster. You're not going to feel dizzy. You feel totally fine. You feel relaxed. The staircase is straight up and down, and you're there. Now you're at the top. Stop and relax. Just feel your energy, feel who's around you. And now you can listen, and I'm going to be quiet while you try to get some information and voice channel. Just feel as if your head is almost like your head's above your head, like you're pulling up out of your crown chakra, out of the top of your head. Your energy is pulling up, and you're allowing them, and you can say, I allow only those of the light and Christ consciousness to share my voice and speak through me. You may just be sitting in silence and feel blissful. Sometimes I feel like I'm sitting on a cloud and just listening and then voice channeling. You can use your imagination. Imagination is a real plane. Breathe deeper if you need to. That'll help you go a little bit higher. Just know your higher self is with you, your guides are with you, and you're totally protected in every way. Totally safe. Now beginning to say your goodbyes and get any final information. You can go back again yourself at a later date whenever you're ready, using these same techniques, but just know you can come back whenever you wish. Okay, beginning to go back towards the staircase, and we're going to start to go down the staircase. I'm not going to count, and you might start spiraling down quickly or running down the stairs. You can walk also if you want to, spiraling down, going down, feeling great as you go down, feeling energized, but you'll still sleep really well tonight. Feeling good. And now you're at the 10th step. So you're going to go 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you're back down in your body, feeling great and feeling wonderful and energized. You'll feel really good tonight when it's time for you to go to sleep. So now that you're all the way back in your body, you can pause the video again and write down anything you want to write down. So you may have seen or heard different things, and you can maybe try to decipher what they meant, or maybe you understand what they meant. Maybe you recorded this. A lot of times I have to figure it out, or sometimes I'll remember something later while I'm doing something throughout the day, and I'll be like, oh, I remember they said this, and then it will pertain to that moment. So it may be like that for you too. So sometimes the messages we get, we don't totally understand them, but they're usually a clear and good message, and you will get it eventually. So I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please hit like and subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to be making a lot more videos for you. Okay, bye for now.